Hi. Are you tired of listening to all the problems that Congress seems to be having with developing a health care program for Americans? I just remembered. Donald promised health care for all. I promised. I'll take care of you, Donald. Well, the problem is Ryan and the House of Representatives have a bill that they're trying to push through, and Donald went over yesterday and twisted arms to get them to approve it. But this bill doesn't do what we need. So we need to advise our House of Representatives and our senators to vote no. Go back to work and try again to develop a program that's for all Americans and not just those with lots of money. Hi, I'm Cararta. I work at skipperworks.info, and I have another little website, Sugar Control Diet, for people with diabetes. But I just wanted to let you know who's talking to you and some information that I've found. I'd like to suggest that maybe they take a look at this. Here is America's new universal health care. Medicare for All, suggested by Bernie Sanders. Talk to a friend who lives in British Columbia, Canada. She's aged 57 and pays $100 a month for health care. Now in Canada they do have different programs in different states. But anyway, what I need you to do is call Congress at 202-225-3121 and tell them we don't want access to paying huge health care premiums. We want access to health care for everybody. There are over 100 nations around the world that have universal health care, and the number of people who go bankrupt every year because of medical bills, well, look at the records. Britain, France, Japan, Germany, Canada, the Netherlands, Switzerland, nobody. But in the United States, 643,000 people go bankrupt every year because they can't afford our free market health care system, where you have to pay these huge premiums and don't really get good enough coverage. Here's the biggest reason. Welcome to America. World military budgets. And that big red bar over there on the left, that's the United States. Then you have China, Saudi Arabia, Russia, the United Kingdom, India, France, and Japan. But in the United States, where military expenditures dwarf the rest of the world, but 1 in 5 U.S. children go hungry every night. That's not acceptable to me. Is it to you? If you listen to politicians, Republicans, and even some of the Democrats, they say we can't afford universal health care. I beg to differ, because all you've got to do is pay attention to the budget and do something about this. 57% of all the money goes to the military, plus you've got another 6% for veterans benefits that, to my way of thinking, is actually part of the military. And it's terrible to help out with this thing to build the wall and all that kind of crap. They're also cutting science, environmental things, diplomacy, of course the health. They're doing a job on us. And they did say they were reducing certain veterans benefits, and I don't see much being cut out of the government, and they're giving away our education money to somebody who wants to privatize all the schools, which isn't a good idea either, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, to finish off this budget thing, I don't handle my household the way they do, our budget, and I don't really proportion 2/3 of my money to kill my neighbors, right? Do you? Just to recap, because the House of Representatives is voting on this bill tomorrow, and Donald Trump did promise health care for all. Universal health care, he said. But this bill they're promoting doesn't do it. We need them to vote no. Go back to work and try something different that covers all Americans. Don't leave people out in the cold without health care. It weakens our nation. To me, so many of these people claim they're Christian and they want to cut this and cut that and cut the other because it doesn't go with their beliefs. But I think that as real Christians, love your neighbor as yourself and help take care of them.